Scope 1 is when I am the owner of the ship, or when I am in the direct control of the operation of the ship. I'm the one that's purchasing the bunker, I'm the one that's routing the vessel, and I'm in charge of the operations for the vessel, probably during a long time charter period or a short term. But when I am only having the cargo and doing a spot voyage where someone else is going to pick up and drop off this cargo, like the FedEx example you gave us, this is Scope 3 emissions. And if you want to have a credible decarbonization strategy, we all know that Scope 3 needs to fall into that scope. It's not enough to say we have an ambition to reduce our Scope 1 emissions. It's also important to talk about Scope 3. And in light of that, Scope 3 emissions have been very hard to be captured. This is why we have done our Scope 3 reporting solution at ZeroNorth, where we are going out on behalf of charterers and collecting the data of those spot voyages for them.
And then that data is then given sort of from the charterer to the cargo owner, to the sort of the company, the manufacturing company, say Lego, and they ask a shipping company to do a transportation. Then would Lego ask that shipping company to provide sort of the Scope 3 emissions data?
That's a very good question. So actually, BCG had a good study last year around where the demand for Scope 3 emissions is coming from cargo owners, and it's from cargo owners. So cargo owners, the people that are purchasing the goods, are demanding more transparency on the disclosure of the emissions of their supply chain. And actually, the outcome of the study is that the cargo owners are ready to pay a premium for more sustainable supply chain solutions. So the first step as a charterer was to commit to capturing and disclosing the Scope 3 emissions. And then the second step is to distribute this data back to the end customer, which is the cargo owner himself, be it a coffee producing company, be it a agriculture company, be it a toy manufacturer, anything, right? And for us as a solution provider, we always say that our role doesn't stop at the first layer, which is at the charterer. It also needs to go a layer deeper, which is equipping the charterers to be able to disclose this data back to the end consumers. So we do that by providing them APIs so that they can power their own downstream solutions that are customer facing, by providing reports that they can share in PDF or whatever with their customers.
Easily exportable and can go straight into, so it can it potentially, it started, as you said, you wanted to send some data into IMO, for example, but now it's also coming from cargo owners, and obviously you need to be able to sort of tailor the specific data to the request.
It's very interesting because I actually joined ZeroNorth, when was it? A year and a half ago, and when I joined, with the whole talk around emissions just stopped. Okay, I want to be able to report on CII. And now we've seen how in just 2 years, the industry has moved to, okay, I just want to report the bare minimum just to do CII. To now we are distributing this data all the way back to the downstream consumers. And this is extremely it makes me really excited and really proud to be part of an industry that was portrayed as being a laggard and a hard to abate sector, which still is, of course, a hard to abate sector, but to having really stepped up and embrace digitalization to power new use cases when it comes to sustainability. And it's true that the shipping had a lot of catch up to do, but the speed at which it got up to other industries is really impressive.